Hey there, Dreamweavers and Nolanites! Are you still puzzling over whether that spinning top fell or not? You are in the right place! Today we are diving deep into the labyrinth that is Inception. So buckle up, because this journey through dreams is about to get real, or should I say surreal. In 2010, Christopher Nolan presented us with Inception, a film that's as visually stunning as it is cerebrally challenging. And just to get your brain gears grinding, what was your initial reaction to the ending? Was it a dream or reality? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now that you're pondering the complex narrative, let's unravel the layers by diving first into the concept of the Dream Team and then diving deeper into the mechanics of their world. Nolan introduces us to a unique ensemble, Cobb's team, not your usual caped crusaders, but masterminds of a different dimension, the Dream Dimension. Meet Cobb, portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not in the business of stealing material possessions. What he's after is far more elusive: information. But wait, there's a catch. His late wife Mal haunts him in this subconscious world, making him a wild card in his own game. This offers a glimpse into themes of guilt and redemption that we see throughout the film. But what do you think? Is Cobb's complexity his strength or his downfall? Share your insights below. While Cobb leads the charge, he couldn't do it without his highly competent team. Let's switch gears and talk about his irreplaceable point man. Arthur is more than just Cobb's wingman. Think of him as a Swiss Army knife in human form. He's got the expertise to keep the mission on track, down to the tiniest detail. Now that we have peeled back the layers of our lead characters, we will soon delve into the mind-bending technicalities of their world, including dream layers, time, and the all-important kick. But before we do, let's quickly touch on other key characters like Mal, Ariadne, and Fisher. Their roles add not just complexity, but soul to this intricate dreamscape. All right, Dreamweavers, you have met the players, but what about the playground? How does the realm of the subconscious work in Inception? This is where things get seriously interesting and perhaps a bit confusing. So let's break it down, shall we? First up is the idea of nested dreams, or as I like to call it, the Matryoshka doll of dreams. Each layer is not just a different setting, it's a whole new world with its own set of rules. While this could be a narrative trick to add complexity, it also serves a thematic purpose, mirroring the layers within our own subconscious, our fears, our hopes, and hidden desires. But do you think the film pulls this off successfully? Or does it get lost in its own complexity? Sound off in the comments below. From layered dreams to the ticking clock that governs them, let's talk about time. In Inception, time is not a mere spectator, it's an active participant. As you dive deeper into the layers, time dilates, giving you more room to operate, but also more room to get lost. Limbo, where time almost ceases to exist. It's a realm so detached from reality that getting trapped there feels like an eternity. It stands as a cautionary tale. The deeper you go, the harder it is to come back. Would you dare to venture into limbo? Let us know. Just when you think you've got a handle on time, here comes the kick to pull you back to reality, or does it? The kick is your emergency exit, the fire alarm in the dream world that catapults you back to the waking state. Coordinating a kick across multiple dream layers? Well, that's a logistics nightmare, and it's fascinating to watch. Now that we have sorted out the mechanics of this dreamscape, let's dig into its philosophy. What is Nolan trying to say about the nature of reality in our own minds? Nolan keeps us questioning the boundaries between dreams and reality. The totem is supposed to be the referee, but even that is up for debate. What's your take on this? Is reality just a shared dream? Chime in below! With reality in question, it's only natural to examine the subconscious, the place where reality is both constructed and deconstructed. Whether it's confronting past traumas or unlocking secret doors in the maze of the mind, the film dives headfirst into the enigma of the human subconscious. It's not just a warehouse of memories, it's an active, living thing. This is epitomized by the dream architecture. From labyrinthine layouts to paradoxical geometries, Nolan illustrates the mind as an ever-changing landscape, fertile but fraught with danger. Intrigued? Confused? Let's discuss. As we navigate through the dream layers and time loops, it's time to ask, what's the philosophy behind all these mental gymnastics? Prepare for an intellectual deep dive. This film is more than just visual splendor. It's a philosophical treasure trove. How does it resonate with you? Ever felt like questioning your own reality after watching it? If the film's philosophy is the soul, then its visual and oral elements are the beating heart. Ready for some eye and ear candy? The visual elements in Inception are nothing short of groundbreaking. Cities fold, trains interrupt traffic, and we are left picking our jaws off the floor. Do you have a favorite visual spectacle in the film? Share it in the comments. And the music? Hans Zimmer's compositions are characters in their own right, adding urgency, fear, and sometimes even a sense of awe. How does the music affect your experience of the movie? Speaking of experiences, what's a heist if it does not challenge conventional wisdom? Inception does exactly that by flipping the very notion of a heist. Let's dive into that. It's not about taking, it's about giving, planting an idea so deep that it blooms organically within the individual's mind. How do you feel about this ethical curveball? Sound off below. The power of an idea cannot be underestimated. It can start a fire, fuel a revolution, or implode an empire. Let's ponder that for a moment. Small ideas can indeed lead to big consequences in both the world of Inception and our own reality. Does the film make you consider the impact of your own thoughts and ideas? Share your insights. And as we question our own thoughts and dreams, let's consider what Inception has to say from a psychological lens. Each character, in their unique way, represents a psychological state or struggle. Have you ever related to a character's internal conflict? Feel free to share your thoughts below. Symbols in Inception are not just for show, they carry deep meaning. Let's decode some of them. From mazes to spinning tops, Nolan uses visual metaphors to enrich the narrative. Which symbol captivated you the most? Finally, let's tackle that ending that left us all in a philosophical quagmire. Did the top fall? Is Cobb still dreaming? It's the question that has sparked a million debates. What's your take? Join the conversation below. It's been a journey, has not it? Inception is not just a movie, it's an experience that keeps you questioning long after the credits roll. So what did you think of our deep dive? Was it dreamy enough, or did it kick you back to reality? Like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you do not miss our next journey into the cinematic subconscious. Until then, keep questioning your reality. You never know when you might need a kick. We have covered so much ground, from the plot to the philosophy, but what about the cultural shockwaves Inception sent throughout the world? Ready to see how deep this rabbit hole goes? Nolan's brainchild did not just entertain, it altered the fabric of modern cinema. Have you noticed a shift in the kinds of themes and storytelling techniques movies are willing to tackle post-Inception? Let's talk about it. Gone are the days when blockbusters could coast on flashy visuals alone. Inception raised the bar, demanding that modern films engage both the senses and the intellect. What other movies do you think were inspired by Inception? Share your thoughts. It's not just movies that felt the aftershocks. Inception became a meme machine that keeps on giving. Ready to go deeper into meme culture? You know, a movie has reached iconic status when it infiltrates the world of memes. Do you have a favorite Inception meme or phrase that you just can't help but use? From "we need to go deeper" to that unmistakable Bram sound, Inception has left a lasting imprint on internet culture. Come on, admit it. Have you ever tried mimicking that sound? Let us know. But the influence doesn't stop there. It's transcended the world of film and memes to become something much more. Let's explore its role as a cultural touchstone. It's not just a movie, it's a part of our cultural lexicon. How many times have you referred to a complex situation as being like something out of Inception? Do you have any favorite Inception references in pop culture? Share them below. We have navigated through the many layers of Inception, both in the film and its impact on our world. Time for some final thoughts. Inception is more than just a film, it's a cultural phenomenon. An intriguing heist story, a tragic love saga, and a philosophical marvel all in one. Is there an aspect of Inception that resonates with you the most? So, what did we miss? Any burning theories or overlooked details? We want to hear from you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more cinematic deep dives. And remember, dream cautiously because you never know when you'll need a kick to pull you back.